Hey, Angie. Hey, Queens. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Wanda. How y'all doing? And don't say nothing about my hair. I dyed my hair this color for the occasion. Did. Mm-hmm. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see why I dyed my hair this color. Sad. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Y'all gonna see why my hair this color, but it's not gonna stay this color. Mm-mm. It's for the occasion. Mm-hmm. I like blonde hair. Um, this is cute, but it's not really me. But for the occasion, it's gonna go along to get along. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyway, happy Blessed Friday. Who got a ginger reveal? No, it ain't no ginger. Girl, just ask me where I'm going. No, it's not. I don't like it. Mm-mm. It's just ask me where I'm going. I don't, I don't like this color on me. But anyway, how y'all doing on this blessed, beautiful Thursday? I'm just saying, y'all gonna see why my hair is colored. It's gonna go along to get along. Hmm. Hmm. But I actually mixed it. I mixed it with this is just a rinse. I mixed it with the purple and this color. And this the color it came out. So it's gonna be like this until Sunday. You like my hair? Y'all like my hair this color? I stop lying. If it don't look good on me, just say it don't look good on me. But I don't like, I don't, something about it, I just don't like it. And by me being older, I don't really care too much for, you know, red hair like this. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I don't really like black hair either. But my hair is this. I like blind better too. I like the blind better too. But I don't really like this color. But it's for the occasion, Saturday. Thank you. Well, I don't like it. I really don't like it. I think by older, me being older, I got a complex about certain colors on my skin. It's okay. It's not all that though. Somebody else might be trying to get this color, but not me. No, I'm not gonna do my eyebrows because I'm not um I'm not gonna keep this color in my hair. But the breaking news today is we talking about um counseling. Like when people go through stuff. Yeah, I do love the blind hair, Wendy. When people go through stuff, um, the topic for the day is counseling because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Nah, we be having a lot of pickaboos come on here, come on Facebook, come on YouTube, but I also have people that's behind the scene that send me messages and it's confidential between me and them, and they tell me their story because they could relate to my story because of their story. Wanda, you just everywhere. Wanda just love her some man, and I love. Hey, Miki. Hey, sister girl. Hey, darling. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But anyway, see, sometimes I be getting sidetracked. But anyway, y'all, today, what I was saying about when I come on live and they got people that, I'm an inspiration to them. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say what it is. They got a lot of people that's going, hey Sheila, hey Patrice, a lot of people that's dealing with a lot of stuff mentally, and a lot of people don't like to tell their business to a lot of people because they most definitely gonna be judged. So if you that person that, you want to talk to somebody or you feel the need that you want to say something, like sometimes when I talk to certain people, hey Renelle, hey sister girl, hey queen, certain when you talk to certain people, you want to be able to trust them with some of the things that you might not want to tell everybody. You might not want to even tell your family, but you got to have that one girlfriend or that one friend or that one person that, because I be talking to people sometimes, they be like, just don't say nothing, but I'm going to tell you this, I'm going to tell you that. And they don't have to tell me, just don't say nothing. But certain things that people talk to me about, I'm not going to talk to nobody else about it. But hey, Janice, hey, Queen. But I would say this: um, it's a lot of people is dealing with a lot of stuff, and what allow me to know that my work is not going, in vain, is that people, hey, Shawanda, I don't like this here. Um, People, I don't like it. I don't like it. I really don't like it. But my hair is this color for the occasion. Hey, Penny is only like this for the occasion. But anyway, y'all, um, I love when people send me stuff through my DM or through my email, and it allow me to know and let me know that I am an inspiration to them. That makes me feel so blessed, because that let me know, even though I got pickaboos, girl, I don't like them. I don't like this red hair. They let me know that my, my message, because I'm here the messenger and I'm deliver the message, is not going, you know, in vain. So hey Rose, hey Queen. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Dina. But anyway, y'all, I love people that's behind the scenes that send me messages. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm a person that reads, but I don't read like I read a book. If it's if it's real good and really interesting, I will read the whole book. If it's okay, thank you, Rose. If it's okay, I'm gonna read it and put it down. Thank you, Janice. Thank you, Shawanda. But when somebody sent, they had a young lady, and I'm not gonna say where she live at or whatever, she be on my YouTube channel, and I only saw her one time on my YouTube channel. It was my first time seeing her on my YouTube channel, which yesterday. And y'all, when I tell y'all think I got testimonies. She wrote a whole paragraph, and I had to read the whole thing without stopping. I read the whole thing. It took me at least 5 to 10 minutes because I had to keep reading it to understand everything she was saying. And I read everything that typed in everything that she said. And I just want to tell y'all be on the outside looking in at people's lives, but y'all never know what people is enduring and going through in life. A lot of people is going through so much in their life, and at the end of the day, some people holding that shit in. Y'all wouldn't imagine some of the things that people be telling me that they dealing with right now. Y'all think I'm dealing with a lot. Hey, Queen. Y'all think I'm dealing with a lot. They got a lot of people go through stuff in life, but they don't feel comfortable with sharing it to everybody right now. I'm just saying. So today I made the topic counseling, because some people think that, hey Cynthia, hey cousin girl, hey Queen. Some people think going to counseling is going to change your situation. Now let me tell y'all the flip side to going to a counselor. Go and get counseling. All right. Say you go talk to somebody, and Nicole, you go talk to somebody and they have never been through what you and I've been through. So here we got this person sitting down, we talking to them, we telling them all our problems, all the stuff that we dealing with, but they ain't never been through nothing. I know you did. And I sent you a message back. But so you got a counsel, you got these people, you go and they talk about you sitting down, you telling your life to them about what happened and what you're dealing with mentally and all that. They listening. I'm gonna say this: how you can tell your story to somebody and tell your pain and agony and hurt and embarrassing to somebody who would say, "Well, I don't know what it's like. I ain't never had that to happen to me." See what I'm saying? If you ain't never had certain things happen to you, how can you relate? How can you relate to me being in a wheelchair if you've never been in a wheelchair? How can you relate to somebody that lost their mother, their father, their sister, their brother, their children? How can you say, I know how you feel when you never experienced what another person experienced? I'm just saying, how could you say, oh, Renee, I know how you feel, going through what you're going through or what you went through, being married, you know what I'm saying? I don't love the radio, Christy. How can somebody come up to you and say, well, and I know what you're going through because I'm going through the same thing. If somebody been through a divorce, domestic and mental and physically abused, yeah, they can relate. But everybody don't go through the same exact thing. I wonder why I have so many bad muscle spasm. Muscle spasm, y'all. I have bad muscle spasm right now. But a lot of people go through things, but I guarantee you our situation are similar, alike, but not alike. Being married and a man cheating on you, a lot of us women could relate to that. Because a lot of women got divorced because of infidelity. And so we can relate when it comes down to a man, in his infidelity, or a woman in their infidelity. But for us, everyday life, or somebody getting pum, somebody, being with somebody and somebody got unalive or almost unalive, how can I tell you, girl, I know what it's like for you to lose your daughter, your son, and I never lost one. But I do know what it's like to be in the presence of somebody and they unalive themselves. I do know what it's like. I know what it's like to be friends with somebody and it's me and my sister and this person is my friend and they unalive themselves in front of me. I know what it's like. Hey, sister-in-law, I know what it's like. So y'all can't come on the internet and say, you know what, I know what it's like to raise children if you ain't never raised them. How you can say you know what it's like to raise children if you never raised a child? So how can, like, I be like my HIV videos on Red Report and all that kind of stuff there. I listen to, not listen, but I read some of the comments and stuff like that. If I would respond to every comment that people leave, I'll be responding to people all around the world. Because people, y'all got to realize that we got the good and the bad. And you're damn if you do and you're damn if you don't. We got people that's going to go along to get along. We got people that like you, like you, like you. They got people that dislike you, dislike you, dislike you, and dislike you. All of us is unlikable to somebody. So why should you dislike me because of somebody else? Dislike me because of what I did to you. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Each and every one of us got somebody that don't like us. And that's all that matters, Queen. Each and every one of us got somebody. And the sad part about it is why us as beautiful people, but I'm beautiful on the inside and the outside. See, God seek after the heart of a man. See, your heart speak volume. They got some people wouldn't give you a bottle of water. And why some people like that? They just like that. Everybody is built different. Everybody's mindset is different. But you got some people love you for being the person that you are, being real. And they got some people just don't like you, whether you're real or fake. They don't even like themselves. That's the world that we living in right now. But I say that to say counseling, which is the topic for the day. If you get counseling, it's like you sitting talking to a person and you venting to a person that you really don't know. And at the same time, this person haven't been through none of the stuff that you didn't been through. They didn't went through college and they didn't took the test and did all this and they didn't study a book that teaches them how to deal with people that have certain issues and situations. Now, me, myself, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'd rather be hands-on. I'd rather talk to somebody that I know been through some shit. I'm just saying. Girl, come here, let me talk to you now. What you say happened to you? So I won't do that shit. Tell me what you did and tell me how you did it and tell me how you got out that situation so I can get out the situation that I'm in. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I love hands on. When somebody be like, oh, well, and well, you got to go to, on the website, you got to go to your Gmail and all that. I was like, no, I need hands on. And let me tell y'all something. They making life so hard for the elderly because at one time you can call the Social Security, office on the phone and make changes to your information. But now you can't even do that. They want you to go on the internet and do it. I'm just saying, do y'all not see what's going on in the world? They're trying to make the world depend on social media. Social media and technology. Let me slow down because the wrong should be coming out sometime. But anyway, they're trying to make us focus on technology and social media. So that means if you got an elderly grandma, an elderly mama, elderly daddy, and they don't know how to handle their business, they don't know nothing about the internet, they don't know nothing about AI, my eye, they eye, they don't know nothing about that. So what they trying to do basically is the elder people gonna be lost if they ain't got nobody to help them. And the young people, they go along to get along and they ain't trying to help. A lot of young people, they ain't really trying to help nobody. They're so busy calling us old ass and all that kind of stuff there. And they ain't trying to help nobody if it ain't benefiting them. Come on, somebody. A lot of y'all not recognizing what's really going on in the world. And then we got a man that they voted, Calvin. They voted him in and he won. And now they're trying to take it away from him. Y'all not see what's going on in life? They're trying to control everything got something to do with us black people standing up for one another. I'm just saying. And every day, our own people fight one another. Now y'all know damn well the stuff that I be speaking every day. My YouTube, my Instagram, my Facebook should be overwhelming with people that's trying to get their life right. But you know what? The enemy, much respect, the enemy don't want me to get. Thank you, girl. I don't like it. The enemy don't want me to deliver the message so a lot of people can change their life. And when I say change your life, not changing your life into doing what makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy, just because you go do certain things, yeah, they made like cousin, they made like certain things is illegal, like gambling and all that kind of stuff that is illegal and you shouldn't be gambling. No, gambling becomes a problem when you lose all your bill money. When you get down to your last dollar and you just lost all your money knowing that you should have paid your bills first. Now, if you lose after you didn't pay all your bills or whatever, you did something that made you happy. Whether you lost your money or whether you won or not, you did what made you happy. See, a lot of people call people hypocrites because they go to church and people think because you go to church or you change your life and you get close to God, you're not supposed to enjoy your life. The devil is a lie. So you mean to tell me because I'm getting closer to Jehovah and I'm, transparent and I'm trying to do the right thing with my life, I'm not supposed to enjoy my life in the process? I wonder who told y'all that? Who told y'all that? Who told y'all that when you transform your life? And let me tell you something for the people who don't know. You know how you become saved? It's just this simple. He said you become saved when you acknowledge him for who he is. It's just that simple. You become saved when you acknowledge him for who he is. A lot of people think going to church, getting baptized, being in church Wednesday, Sunday, however many days, do y'all not realize that people that's in church, that's going to church, they going there because they dealing with wickedness. They're dealing with spirits. So they're going to the covenant because the church is the people. The church is just a building. And you're going to school to be taught the word. But nowadays, you go in the church and there's so much stuff that's going on inside of the church. The word say trust no man. Now, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't been to church in quite some time. I haven't been to church in quite some time because at the end of the day, I've been saved for 30 some years. And in the process of me being saved, I done saw all kind of backbiting, deceitful, evil things that can happen with a lot of churches and a lot of people that's in the church. Yeah, I was blindsided, Derek and TD. I was blindsided, Felicia, and accountability. I was blindsided because I thought all the people in the church was good people. I was just so happy, go lucky, putting my money, paying my tithes, taking my 10% out of my check and all this kind of stuff. And all the while, I'm giving the church, and when I needed, the church wasn't giving me. I'm just saying. And I ain't gonna lie. I remember when my brother Warren, got unalive, and my mama gave the church some stuff, and his equipment from the studio and stuff like that, and is that when you go to church and you go there and you vulnerable, because a lot of us be vulnerable. So if we go into church and they talking about something and it's pertaining to you, so now they got you. They talking about everyday life. So now they got you and you giving up your tithes and all that kind of stuff there. But at the same time, most churches that I know, I'm not going to say all of them, it's like a pimp with his hose. Yeah, I said it. A lot of churches is like they the pimp. And they people in their church is like the pimp in his hose. I'm just being honest. Because I feel like this. One thing about Catholic churches, and they got their little flaws too. But when the Catholic churches be giving out help and they trying to help people, they don't care what color you is. You don't have to be a member to their church. If they got the funds, they gonna help everybody. I'm just saying. The only reason why I don't go to Catholic churches is because the only thing I really recall and remember them saying is thy fruit of thy womb, Jesus, and peace be with you and also with you. And a couple of other things. And when they be talking and humming and all that, I don't understand none of that. I want to go where he can tell me, well, about life. Like somebody from the street that's really into the word and really delivering the word and really delivering it from King James Version. Not they made up their own thing and this how this go and this what he said you're supposed to give up this size and it's past the anniversary day and then it's husband and first ladies days and then it's the deacon days. Well, who came up with all that? Hey, my son Eric, love you. Who came up with all that? The deacon days, the first lady days, the pastor days, and so why not have the members days? Like, y'all got days, why the members don't have a day? Why y'all don't have a day and say, well, let's bless all the members? Hey, mama, let's bless all the members with $100. So if you got all the members in the congregation blessing you and your family and your deacons and your first ladies and your second ladies and third ladies or whatever, why not have a members day? I'm just saying. Why I got to be all about them? Why it just can't be about everybody? I'm just saying. So I feel like, which is the topic today, I feel like counseling, it might work for some people, but counseling don't work for everybody. I feel like some people need hands-on. They need to sit down and talk. See, you got a daughter that's out there and she a fast ass. She out there sleeping with different men and all that kind of stuff there. And she feel like she doing what she doing because she feel like she looking for love in all the wrong places. I'm going to say that. I feel like your daughter need a hands-on with Ms. Ann. And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of y'all get mad when y'all children tell y'all that they really like listening to Miss Ann. Right. I'm just saying, a lot of y'all really get mad when y'all daughters say, I like listening to Miss Ann. Hey, Tracy. Y'all can't get mad because I'm delivering something that you ain't delivering. Your daughter look at you as being her friend because that's the relationship y'all have. I'm not your daughter's friend. And I'm not going to be going along to get along. I'm going to tell your daughter exactly how I feel, what she should and she shouldn't do. You shouldn't disrespect your mama, whether you like it or not. I got a lot of people don't like me because I'm not going to sugarcoat. I'm not going to go along to get along. I'm not because you like me as being Miss Ann. I'm not going to let you step on my toes. And I'm not going to let you step on your mom or your daddy's toes either. So I'm just saying, y'all don't think like all the people that be on here, we got mothers be on here, we got grandmothers, we got daddies, we got granddaddies. I got a lot of people be on my live and a lot of people be listening. But do a lot of people like what I be saying? No. Because a lot of people don't like the truth. They can't handle the truth. So if you somebody and you out there and you going through something, and at the end of the day, I feel like the best thing you should do is talk to somebody that's on the same level you on. You going to spend your money. I remember somebody told me about get your colon or something like that. They had a place getting you. I forgot the name of it, where they go and clean your body out and all that kind of stuff. There, it didn't work for me. Y'all got to realize what worked for her, and him and them might not work for you. Everything that worked for everybody else might not work for you. We all are different type of people with different spirits. Some of us have similar or the same things we deal with, but it's not identical. All of us was made different, unique, and different. Nobody is exactly alike. I don't know why I'm having bad muscle spasms, but nobody is exactly alike. I'm just saying, every day I get up, when I get up, I say, Lord, thank you. And I think about what I need to talk about today. And we need to talk about the fact that a lot of people is dealing with stress, a lot of people dealing with anxiety, a lot of people dealing with family members, children, a lot of people is being deceived, marriages. It's a lot of stuff going on around the world. People dealing with finances, people trying to understand. We got people on here that been making good money all their life. All their life. And when COVID hit, it changed everything about their whole household. And when we have tornadoes and hurricanes and all that, where the people at who think that stuff will never happen to them? Where the people at that think so highly of themselves till they think that they'll never come down on their high horse? See, those are the type of people I don't want to be around. I don't want to be around nobody that think they so high and mighty till they don't think they'll never fall down. Because they got people that's high and mighty and got money and could go to the store and buy any and everything they want, but they don't have peace within themselves. So you got to have peace within yourself, because guess what? Immaterial things don't make you happy. Yeah, living in a glass house, Reese. Immaterial things don't make you happy. You know what make me happy? What make me happy right now? I draw closer to Jehovah. I'm living in my truth. I'm transparent. I don't do none of the things I used to do. And y'all make me happy. Because me coming on here, sharing my testimonies, on here telling y'all certain things that I've been through and sharing with y'all that I have overcome all the obstacles that I've been through, that make me happy to know that y'all here listening, even if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or whatever. If you can get one person attention, you doing a lot. One person. Hey, cousin. If you can get one person attention, you doing a lot. But let me tell y'all what's going to happen. For all the people who don't come on my live, and I be saying when they see my videos and stuff like that, a lot of people pass it up. Man, nobody want to hear her. Nobody want to hear her. I promise my right hand, Jehovah, my timeline is going to be overflow. It's going to be overflow with people raising their hand up saying, and I'm right here. And I ain't going to even see y'all. That's to the people who in the back that's going to want to come to the front. Because right now it's like the last should be first and the first should be last. So put me on the last list and I'm going to be the first. Let me say that again for the people in the back. It's like the last should be first and the first should be last. So I'm the last, but I'm going to be the first. I'm just saying, thank you, Queen. I'm just saying, I know who I am. A lot of people on the internet really, to be honest, they really don't know who they are. They put up a facade, they put clothes on, but when you take them clothes off, is you happy with what you see? I'm just saying, when you take your clothes off, is you happy, hey Nikki, with what you see? Because we got a lot of people that's not happy with what they see in the mirror. And if you're not happy with your own self, you want other people to be happy with you when you going around with an attitude like you mad with the world and you can't fold nobody but you. Ain't nobody fault you still in that marriage. Ain't nobody fault you still in that relationship. Ain't nobody fault but yours. You know, it's a sad thing that a lot of people is not willing to take accountability and say, you know what? I know he wasn't no good, but I stood there 20 years, 10 years. I know he wasn't right. But when you're going to take accountability and say, you know what? It's not you, it's me. It's me. I fought me because I put up with your bullshit. Do y'all not know people do to y'all what y'all allow them to do? That means family, mama, daddy, sister, brother, children, grandchildren. People do what we allow them to do. Even our children, the ones we love. Just because we became parents, that don't make that we have to take the stuff that the disrespect off of our family, neither our children. Y'all ever heard, I love you enough to leave you? I love y'all, but I'm going to let y'all do y'all and I'm going to just fall back. I think that's the best thing in the world you could ever do is fall back and let people do what they do. I promise you, if you was good to them and they mistreat you, they're going to come back. And it's up to you whether or not you want to deal with it. Once I got my peace, I ain't going to lie, y'all. The peace I have now, I'm not going back. I'm not going back to nothing everything that made me cry, everybody that made me cry, everybody that abused me, my happiness, my peace, my joy. I am not coming back to you. I'm not. Y'all know how long it took for me to get to where I'm at now. It took decades. And you think I'm going to trade that? I'm going to trade this happiness, this peace, this joy in for somebody temporarily? Ain't doing it. Get somebody else to do it. All I want y'all to do is get to a point in your life where y'all can feel the same way that I feel. Say, Lord, let me feel the way Ann Mays feel. Let me feel that way. I got a phone call last night. And it was like, I was like, who called my phone at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning? And it was like, what you doing? And I was like, huh? It's like, oh, you need some money? Let me take a sip, because I'm not going to lie to y'all. The enemy, that's the wicked. That's the wicked. What you doing? Oh, what's going on? I was asleep. This me. What's going on? I was asleep. What's going on? You need some money? What's up? Well, what you calling me for? I was gonna bring you some money. Mm, You know what? I'll call you back. Whatever. But you know what the enemy was saying? Girl, you saw them shoes that you wanted, them little shoes that you wanted, and dealers, them little sandals you wanted. And girl, you know you want them, you know you need some money right now. You didn't pay all your bills and you could just go with them and just get some money. I say, devil, you're alive. Lord, can I go back to sleep? That's the trick of the enemy. That's how he coming. That's how he coming. Like a thief in the night. Trying to set me up. I had to sit up and say, now, Ann, you shouldn't even thought about that. You should have just hung up the phone when they say, you want some money? But no, I kind of like hesitated. Like, and my mom was saying, I do want some money, but, and the wicked was saying, well, girl, just go it on and just go it on and get them. And I sit all the way up and I say, now, devil, you gonna stop? I say, Lord, can I go back to sleep? Can I go back to sleep? Now, and you know better than that. And I say, all right, Lord, thank you. But I'm making an example. I'm letting y'all know when you transform your life into being a whole new person, the enemy gonna call. It's gonna be somebody you ain't talked to in decades. Girl, what you doing? And say somebody on here, you ain't had none in months. You got cobwebs down there, you know, and it be jumping from time to time. And thank you, Queen. And what you doing? Now you know all us women, we're adults, the men. That time of night, either something happened or that's the booty call. So if somebody call your phone at a certain time and you ain't talked to them in weeks and months and all that, and you get that call, they woke up out of their sleep thinking about you. And maybe they couldn't go get the booty call with nobody else, so they thought about you. The devil is a lie. You can keep your money and your honey. But I say that to say the devil was trying to set me up. Because I still want them shoes at dealers. But I don't want them like that. Now, if I was anything like I used to be, I would have went got that money. I would have went got that money and I would have played like I was going to give them something and didn't. But who want to deal with all that? And why should I deal with all that? I don't need him to get the shoes that I want because I could go and get them myself. So why you feel the need? You need to go and be with somebody that you know gonna cause you plenty of problems to get that little change. Because the shoes cost $200. I'm just saying. I'm not materialistic no more. I could see stuff and want it and be like, you know what? I want to pay my bills first. And I could get them. But no, I'm like, do I need them? I promise y'all I got shoes and stuff, clothes with tags on them, shoes I never wore. So I'm going to just be adding another pair of shoes to a closet that got shoes that I never wore yet. But I ain't going to lie. I was like, damn. He said he was going to give me about a couple of hundreds. So I could get that. I could get the shoes. And I could get the purse too. And I say, Lord, can I go back to sleep? Because I went to thinking about it. I said, Lord, just let me go to sleep because that's the setup. See, when you can identify and recognize it's the enemy, you already caused me a problem already. You already be telling people I'm your old lady and me and you and all that. And that's a lie. It's So why would I give you another chance of being my friend when you already deceived me the first time? And you're the same one that tried to put me in jail the first time. So why would I even entertain you or be around you? Because you is delusional. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I promise y'all. This dude here is so in love with me, so it's pathetic. And I say, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I love you. I've been love you. I love you. I love you. And I say, I don't love you though. Why? What you mean, why? Well, I love you. I don't love you though. Why? Because I don't love you. What part you, when a person antagonize you and a person don't really want to give up, I done blocked them from every phone number he didn't call, and he called me from different numbers every time. I love you more than, I'm just saying. Y'all got to be able to identify the enemy, especially when it come down to money. So the enemy feel like if you're a money lover and if you're a person, that like nice things, the enemy gonna come at you with the things that you like. Now, do I need the purse and the shoes? No. Now, do I want it? Yeah. But I don't need it. But I said that to say, y'all got to be very mindful of the gifts y'all accept because they come with consequences and repercussion. I'm just saying. It could be your ex. How you doing? I ain't heard from you in a while. Now, your ex know you ain't got no man. Your ex know you live by yourself. Your ex got a woman, a wife, or whoever, and then called you late night talking about what you're doing. I just was calling, no, Negro, you got a booty on your mind. All you got to do is say the right thing, and here you go. That's the trick of the enemy. You've been doing good for quite some time. You've been single for a while, but now you got a little phone call because you feel like you lonely, you vulnerable. You've been hugging your pillars, all 8 of the pillars in the bed. And now you got a phone call and they want to know and want to tell you what they've been going through with their spouse, with their wife, with their significant other, and you the ear to listen to it. When there's a bunch of lies that get on your good side. I'm just saying, the enemy come like a thief in the night. He coming when you least expect. But you got to be able to put up the armor because he coming. He said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. I'm going to say it again. He said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. He said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. So he didn't say that the weapon wasn't going to form against you. He said, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Well, what if I would have took the bait? What if I would have said, you know what? Yeah, I need that little change. And it would have cost me everything. Just that fast. Because I'm not dealing with no normal. I'm dealing with a man that's really obsessed with me. And that's on Jehovah. That's really obsessed with me. Without a shadow of doubt. But for a lot of y'all, women that's out there, that been in situations, the ride or die, the Bonnie and Clyde, a lot of us, when we get in relationships, marriages, we know what type of lifestyle our significant other, our spouse, our husband, we know what type of lifestyle some of them be living. But we go along to get along. And a lot of y'all know they be out there cheating, but your feelings and your emotions and your heart just don't want to make you strong enough to walk away and leave. Right. But all money ain't good money. Yep. The enemy come to unalive, steal, and destroy. I'm just saying. Y'all got to know when to hold and when to fold. Because guess what? Each and every one of us going to have challenges in life. And stuff going to come at each and every one of us. Y'all think me coming on here and me telling y'all about the life I'm living and how I got peace? Do y'all not know that at the same time, even though I'm on here and y'all listening to me and I read y'all comments, in the process of y'all listening to me, y'all still going to go through what y'all got to go through. But even though y'all going to go through what y'all going to go through, y'all got something to fight with. And y'all better use it. Y'all got something to fight with. The word of Jehovah. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for being here with me every day. But y'all got to learn, we had spiritual warfare. And the sad part about it, y'all, I post a video on my IG, but the YNs, I think they was fighting among each other. And I saw all them white polices out there. And the YNs had these AR-15, these big old guns. And I'm like, see, that's the little ones that they need to send to war. Y'all won't be out here fighting against one another. And here y'all got all these white police right there that's looking at y'all, that's breaking y'all up, and y'all out there with big old rifles and all that kind of stuff there among each other. They at war with us and we at war with us. I'm sorry to take the watch. I hope you forgive me. I just want to be a woman and say I was wrong. Let me make it right. You'll never did me nothing. Okay. Thank you. I accept your apology. Thank you. That somebody said they was wrong and they apologized to me. And I accept the apology. Because at the time I've been wrong too. And I'll be wrong if I say, you know what, I'm not accepting nobody apology, No, we all are not perfect. And we all, go through stuff and we do stuff that at the end of the day, we're not perfect. So if somebody did something to you, I mean, really, really did something to you or one of your children, and they say, I'm sorry. Should you accept the apology? Yeah. You got to forgive. Because how can you hold a grudge and not forgive people when you are not perfect yourself? How can we as people want forgiveness, but we don't want to forgive? That's not who I am. That's exactly not who I am. I want to be the person that say, you know what? If I offended you, if I hurt you in any kind of way, I'm sorry. And I say it all the time. I say it to my children. And God in heaven knows I don't want to be, the way that it is with me and my daughters. It used to hurt me so bad and bother me so much that I lost weight. I was stressing, I couldn't eat. But now I thank God, God then transformed me into believing and knowing that he got my back to stuff don't bother me no more. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's a beautiful feeling when you get to the point to where you don't let stuff bother you no more. Oh, all right. Tell her I say hi. When you don't let, I love y'all too. When you don't let stuff bother you anymore. I don't let stuff bother me no more. And it's a blessing that I don't let stuff bother me no more. And this is what I want y'all women to know. I want y'all to come on my live from time to time on YouTube, on StreamYard, and I can drop the link and y'all could come in and y'all don't even have to show y'all face. Y'all can speak and y'all can share y'all testimony or whatever y'all might want to talk about. Why so many women is against what's right? All I'm trying to do is do what's right. And why so many women, be like, why we can't just get together and come together as Black queens? Why it's got to be so much of, all right, why it's got to be so much of animosity and jealousy and envy among one another? You got YouTube. You got to come on my YouTube channel. I am Ann Mays. Like and subscribe for the people who don't. Y'all got time to get YouTube. And once I see that I get more people on my YouTube channel, then I got to be on all these different platforms. Because I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on YouTube. At the end of the day, Instagram not really paying nobody for likes and views, a whole lot of money. And then Facebook, the only one I'm trying to really do is start my big platform is YouTube. Because I believe that people don't believe in me. Because I think people believe that by me just starting out, they don't believe that I'm gonna have one of the biggest YouTube channels out of New Orleans. I am. Whether they want to believe it or not, I'm gonna have one of the biggest YouTube channels out of New Orleans. It's gonna be bigger than, but you know what? I see it. What I see, other people might not see. And it's okay, because they had to start from somewhere too. Man, let me say this, y'all. Like, why when people have parties and weddings and they have somebody, they want the number to the people that put somebody on the billboard, and they call and ask somebody the number. Why is it that when you ask people for information on people business, they don't want to give it to you? Can y'all tell me what that's about? You mean to tell me you know somebody that got a business that do the billboards? You know somebody that drive limo service? You know somebody that do all kind of things for parties and all that, and you wouldn't even get a number out? Why people like that? Why wouldn't you want to? And then not only that, it's somebody else, you stopping other people's business. I asked somebody to ask somebody number, and they said, they ain't said they had the number. They went to tell him about, oh, well, she don't do this and she don't do that. I didn't ask you what she did and didn't do. I asked you, since you have a business, can you give me her number? Oh, well, she don't do parties and she only do this and she only do that. But that's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you. I don't know where y'all get that shit from, that mentality from. If somebody, y'all know somebody, just like when people paying light bill, people got grant, people get stuff. Let me tell y'all something. Me as being in a wheelchair, it's all kind of help. It's all kind of electric chairs and all kind of stuff that people could get, and people getting and all that kind of stuff and getting it, stuff done and all that. It's all kind of grant. They got people that know stuff, but they wouldn't even tell you. They got people that know people that's paying light bill, people that's paying people rent, people that's helping people. And you know what? They won't even tell nobody. I'm just saying. Now, why Cinnamon, why people like that? I don't know. That's who they are. I'm not here. Now, come on now. I'm not here to judge nobody, but I'm going to speak the truth, because they got a lot of people that know all kind of government funded programs, people that pay you to do this, people that pay you to do that, people that help you to do this and do all that. And you know what? They be saying, oh, I don't know the number. I'm going to have to find a number for you. Oh, I don't know. But you just had the number a couple of weeks ago, and now that I need the number because I'm trying to hire this person to be a part of my party or whatever I got going on. Now you don't know the number. Now tell me why y'all like that. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know why y'all like that. But that's the world that we living in. People don't want you to have a nickel more than them. When all the Mexicans be at Ross and Burlington, they don't pay no taxes. They all stay together and they put their money together and they get along. And they be mad at them people, but them people work together. Them people work together. If you get one of the cleaning ladies to come clean your house, it's going to be the whole family. It's going to be at least 2 or 3 of them. And when they leave, the money going to go in one spot and they going to put all the money together. Why us as Black minority people, why we just can't get along? Why we got to be jealous of and jealous of this one, jealous of that? For what? Why? When at the end of the day, just like I have, you can have whatever, you like. You just gotta apply yourself and live right. I had a lot of things when I was in the wicked world too. But the things I had in the wicked world stood in the wicked world. Now I'm in the world, but I'm not of the world. A lot of y'all is still of the world. And y'all getting the worldly things because that's what the world have to offer y'all. But I tell you one thing, the world can't offer me the peace, the joy, and the happiness that I have. See, money can't buy peace, joy, and happiness. Somebody will say, well, I'm so happy. I'm happy because I got money. Do y'all know how many people is unhappy with money? You know how many people got houses and cars and money and don't have nobody to share it with? I'm just saying. And when somebody leave this world or there tomorrow, they're going to leave money behind and the state going to get it. Because they ain't happy with themselves. Why work all these years? You got your little pension. You got your little bank account. You 50, 60, 70. Why not just like, you know what? I'm going to enjoy my life because I work for this. Why not just enjoy your life? Why have $200,000-300,000 and $1 million sitting in the bank and you 70, 80, 90 years old and you riding around in a regular car and you about to croak or leave this earth? That it makes no sense to me. Long as all your bills paid and you can pay all your bills for the rest of your life, the rest of the years you're gonna be here. Why not enjoy your life? I tell you what, Aunt May's gonna enjoy her life, whether they like it or not. I'm gonna celebrate me. I'm gonna celebrate me. Because at the end of the day, when we leave this earth, our family, our children, our cousins, our mamas, our daddy, our auntie, if our mamas, our daddy, whoever still living, if you leave before them or they leave before you, whoever being left behind gonna continue living their life. I'm just saying. And some of y'all are being tormented because some of y'all had good parents. And while they was here, y'all mistreated them. And now y'all here going through what y'all going through saying, man, I wish my mama was here. I had a good mom. I had a good daddy. Now I ain't got nobody. Oh, well, that's part of the process. Because when they was here, you ain't appreciate them anyway. And now y'all want cry and scream and rant. And I be saying, like when I post my little videos, on social media, I don't be saying like they be strolling by like nobody want to hear. They don't want to hear what I got to say. They don't want to hear. But they got somebody way down yonder. They got people all over the world that never heard of me. It's going to be their first time. I'm going to have to tell my story all over again when all them people come swarming in. It's going to be like a flood. So you think I'm worrying about the people I be saying? I don't say nothing. You know what? But I keep on working. I'm going to keep on working. If they only have 1 or 2 people on here, and on Instagram, right now, it's still 2 people. Now, I know darn well it's more than 2 people on Instagram, and I know it's more than 4 people on Facebook. So if numbers lie, and I know they do, so if I got 2 people here supposed to be on Instagram and 3 people supposed to be on Facebook, what I need with them 2 platforms for? I'm just saying, what I need with Facebook and Instagram. Why should I be here? But you know why I'm here? Because I got a cousin over here that's probably don't have YouTube. I got somebody on Facebook that really, really love me that ain't hooked up with YouTube. I got somebody right here on IG that ain't hooked up with YouTube. But I'm going to give y'all time to hook up with YouTube because at the end of the day, I'm going to have to let them know who got the upper hand. I'm just saying. And on IG, it's about to shut down. Every hour, it's shut down. It's on a countdown. I'm just saying. I come on here every day. I'm dedicated to coming on here to making a difference in somebody's life and I got the less views. But at the end of the day, I'm good with that because my time is near. And they're going to be, oh, I ain't seen that. You can share it to me. They think I'm going to come back on IG. Now, it said 105 people when it dropped. That's a lot of peekaboos. So it was saying 2 people on there, and when the live dropped, it said 105. So that's 103 people. That's peekaboo. Right, and grandkids, Tracy. That's a lot of peekaboo. When the live dropped, it said 105 people. Facebook said 3 people. YouTube said 15 people. But the cool part about it, when I get off, it let me know that it's more than that. But anyway, it don't matter. What matter is the people that's here now. What matter is the people that come here and dedicate it to me every day. And it's a blessing to know that y'all love me like that because I love y'all back. All I want y'all to do is get to a point in y'all life where y'all don't be bored. Don't let nobody steal y'all joy. Nobody. Not even your children or your grandchildren. And if you got a significant other and he not treating you right or she not treating you right, tell them move around. Your peace should be everything. And if you like me and you getting up age, you're not a diabetic or you take medicine or your pressure pills or whatever you take, you got too much going on to be stressing and worrying about somebody else. Enjoy your life. Live your life. Don't worry about the naysayers or worry about what he or she doing because they're going to do what they want to do anyway. But if somebody disturbing your peace and they making you unhappy, so where you're not eating and you losing weight and you stressing, maybe you need to get rid of them. Maybe you need to let them move around. Because God is not the author of confusion. He not. Good night, Paula. He is not the author of confusion. So if you're going through something right now, because we be on here every day, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, when I get off here, it be quiet, and I be talking to Jehovah. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's a cold world out there. And and the reason, let me tell y'all, I'll leave my house at a certain time. Let me tell y'all how dedicated I am to y'all. I leave my house, but I make sure I be back on that highway by 4 o'clock, going on 5 o'clock, so I could get home to come on YouTube and all these different platforms to y'all. Well, that fight was at Edna Court. Wow. They fighting at the schools and all that kind of stuff there. Come on, y'all. And at the end of the day, the cool part about it, when they fight at the school, they post it on the internet. So we got these other people over there looking and saying, look at them. They're sharing it with everybody. Come on, man, fighting it. But I don't know what really happened. I wasn't there. Some stuff you can't avoid. Some stuff is out of our control. I heard one young lady saying, you're mad. Maybe it was, let's say we got baby daddy mad at the stepdaddy, or angry, or maybe the stepdaddy been there and the daddy ain't been there. And the daddy mad because the stepdaddy there, but you ain't been there. There's a lot of that going on. If you ain't been there, how you could be mad at a man that's been there? So I don't know what the story behind the fighting at the school, but it was, and why every time somebody get in a fight, right? Somebody get in a fight, it's always people jumping and kicking people. Why? Why every time if one hits somebody, then everybody swoon in and jump that person? Man, y'all gotta stop, man. A lot of y'all gotta stop. There's too much going on. And y'all, let me say this. If y'all go on my Instagram, on both of them. And on TikTok, I can't accept no more friends. On Instagram, the one that have 37 thousand followers, I can't accept no more friends. The only place I can accept friends is YouTube and my other Instagram. I can't even accept no more friends on Facebook. So that's why some people be trying to figure out why you're not following them back. These people control the internet, and they control it to the point to where why you can only follow 7,000 people when you got 37 followers. Gotta make it make sense. And y'all don't see what's going on. They control everything about us. Everything. Smartphones, smart internet, smart computers, smart Alexa. So they controlling our everyday life. Right. A lot of people, social media is a lot of mess and confusion, and it's good and it's bad. But I like social media because I can, reach out to a lot of people and talk to a lot of people. But eventually, it's gonna be just YouTube for me. It's gonna be just everybody gonna have to come on one accord. Because if you really got love for me, why wouldn't you come to one platform? Why wouldn't you download the app? Why wouldn't you ask somebody to put it on your phone? Everybody got a smartphone. Just tell somebody to download it on your phone and y'all could come over to YouTube. I don't have to be all these different places. But I be going along to get along because everybody, like I have empathy for other people. I'm gonna say that. Because I know it's some people, because at one time I didn't know much about the internet. And they got a lot of elderly and older people that follow me that don't. What you say? So it's ANNIE 703 right there. I had so many names popping up. I'll go back to send. Nah, Paula, don't send nothing. Don't send nothing for Taylor. Don't send nothing for Taylor to me. Thank you anyway, Paula, but don't send nothing to Taylor to me. And I've been looking for Pam to let Pam know that I'm gonna send her money back. I want to send Pam her money back. I don't want to have nothing to do with nobody and money to Taylor. And I'm not dealing with that no more. So thank you, Paula. Thank you that you want to send money to Taylor, but I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with nobody else's money. I'm just saying. Because I'm not going to take nothing from nobody. I'm not going to steal nothing from nobody. But I appreciate you wanting to send something for Taylor, but don't send it to me. I don't want to deal with that anymore. I did my part, and that's that. And it stops right here. I'm just saying, y'all got to start teaching y'all young adult children at the end of the day, if you got somebody fighting for you, ain't nothing wrong with, picking up the phone and say, I just want to thank you for fighting for me. I just want to thank you. You know what I'm saying? We just have to start, like me. I taught my children how to say, good evening, good morning, how you doing? Thank you, you're welcome, and all of that. Yeah. So at the end of the day, y'all out there for the future. If y'all want my help and y'all want me to protest or do anything for any one of y'all want me to help y'all, I don't want to have nothing to do with no money, no none of that. And if y'all don't show appreciation to me, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with none of that. I don't want nobody disrespecting me, handling me no any kind of way, thinking I'm a keep it, the money or something like that. No, I don't need nobody. I don't need no take nobody those money. I'm good. I got people that love me. If somebody want to send me something, that's fine. If they don't, I don't be tripping on that. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that at all. Because if somebody send me something to somebody and they can't wait till I get to them, and say, well, here, whatever. Like I already done been hacked, before on my my Cash App before. I got my Cash App on lock. I already been hacked, account and all that. But for as me, want to be advocate for other people, if they don't show their gratitude and show me they appreciate me, I don't want to deal with that. Just like that. I don't want to deal with it. I'm a good person. I ain't got to say I'm a good person. My actions speak louder than words. I'm just saying, but I appreciate you, Paula. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? But just like I was on here, you know, Taylor Mama was on here and Ashley was on here. I'm a friend, you know. So I was saying, you know, give it to them or whatever, but not to me. Yeah, it's just, you know, some things become overwhelming, y'all. Like, I just don't want to deal with other people and their shenanigans and their problems and stuff like that. But I'll do anything to protect children, young people. I do anything to protect women. You know, I'm an advocate, you know, for HIV. I'm an advocate for anybody that's probably going through something, you know, and all I want people to do is get along, but which that's not going to happen with everybody. But I'm not going to let nobody disrespect me. I'm not going to let nobody mistreat me. And I'm not going to let nobody make me feel like they're accusing me of something. So I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to, I don't want to deal with that. Your little son. Well, tell him I say hi. Tell him kisses. Anyway, y'all, I just don't, I'm just, you know, I'm learning to deal with people accordingly. You know what I'm saying? And everything that like people call me. I be having my own stuff that we be dealing with every day, like on the platforms and stuff that we talk about every day. And if somebody called me and they be like, well, Miss Ann, I want you to talk about this. I want you to talk about that. Do they not know that I'm still putting my life at risk for taking up for you? I'm putting anybody business I get into outside of my own business. Do people not realize that I'm getting involved in your business against somebody else? So if I'm getting in your business against somebody else, the least you could do is be like, you know what? I appreciate you. I thank you for what you be doing and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, if y'all can't teach y'all young adult kids to appreciate people, or y'all can't appreciate people, well, at the end of the day, y'all need to stop needing people for certain situations. I'll tell him I love him too. See, at the end of the day, people might say, oh, well, Mr. Ann, no. When people come to me with their problems and they talk about certain things I come on here and I talk about, and certain things I don't. I post certain things for people to see certain things, but at the end of the day, I'm not going along to get along with nobody. You know, don't put me out there and I'm going out there in that water for other people, and now I'm out there swimming by myself. Thank God that I can swim. Thank God that I know how to survive. I'm just saying. But again, thank you, Paula. I'm just saying. But if you on here and you dealing with something, and you dealing with something that you're dealing with mentally, my suggestion to you, if you got counseling or you got somebody you talk to, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest. Me talking about everything that I've been through in my life is therapy for me. That's stuff that I got a chance to get out. It's a lot of stuff I still hold in because it's not the right time. But I think if you've been through something, if you lost somebody or something happened to somebody, tragic, whatever, I think your best bet counseling is somebody to talk to somebody just like you, which is me. And I'm only saying that because somebody unalived themselves in front of me. And somebody was unalive in front of my son. So me and my son could relate to losing. My son lost his girlfriend. And I lost my friend in front of me. So if we got somebody on here that lost somebody that they really, really love and they was right there, just imagine the trauma. Just imagine the thoughts. Just imagine the good days and the bad days. I have good days, I have bad days. Some days I be like, you know what? The only reason why I do it for y'all. I push myself every day for y'all because Jehovah allowed me to know that somebody today need to hear a word. Somebody today need to hear a word. So I pushed myself, and I got 100 and some videos, and I guarantee y'all didn't see them all. But my biggest videos that 100,000, almost 200,000 views and all of that is on somebody else's platform. Now I got my own platform. Somebody else eating over me. Every time people watch the videos on their platform of me, they eat. I caught on to that. And now I know how the game go. If I knew then what I knew now, I would have had my own YouTube channel selling my own story. But I looked at it, even when I done the shows, the 2 shows with Cat Williams, I was looking at the fact I didn't even have a contract with Cat Williams. I didn't have a contract. I was looking at the fact where it's more like promoting me, and I was grateful, but at the same time, I felt like I still should have had a contract, because in San Antonio, Texas, and Corpus Christi, Texas, the people really, really applaud me. They really love me, but I didn't have a contract. So whatever he gave me, that's what he gave me. And he probably felt like by him giving me the exposure, that's why he gave me what he gave me. I probably got the less out of everybody because I didn't have a contract. But it's okay. But at least I can say I did do 2 shows with Cat Williams. Even though he made me feel some type of way, I feel like he mistreated me in a lot of ways. And you know what the people were saying in the comments? She ought to be glad that he gave. So just because he Cat Williams, they give him the right to mistreat somebody? Just because he a celebrity, that give him the right to mistreat somebody in a wheelchair? So that let y'all know what type of world, what type of people we dealing with in the world. Oh, because you like Cat Williams. Well, I don't care what she say. Ain't nobody can make me hate Cat. So in other words, y'all saying, no matter what Cat Williams or anybody do, if y'all like them, y'all don't see no wrong. And y'all done lost y'all rabbit ass mind. If a person did something wrong, I don't care who he is. I don't care what title you have. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you got going. I don't care if you got millions. If you're wrong, you're wrong. I don't want nobody to get me wrong when I'm wrong. Get me right when I'm wrong. I want somebody to be like, you know what, Ann, you was wrong. Because if you telling me I was wrong, that means you love me. That means you care about me. But if you let me go along to get along, and you know I'm living some type of way and I'm living foul, and you go along with that, that means you ain't got no love for me. When you love people, hey Trina, when you love people, you're going to teach them and tell them right from wrong. When you love a child, you're going to tell a child right from wrong. So why not adult be around? It could be your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother. You could tell them, well, you know what, mama, daddy, I love you, but they ain't right. But if you ain't gonna say nothing, if you ain't gonna say nothing right, don't say nothing at all. Because some people don't want you to tell them nothing. Some people just, whether you not say nothing to them. But if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you, you was wrong. That's like y'all be going places with people and y'all be, all G'd up, looking fly and all this, and the person with you looking like, and you got to talk about them in your own head. You in your head, you in your mind have a conversation about your friend next to you that's going with you, that's looking some type of way. and you scared to tell your friend or your sister, or your brother, or your mom, or your daddy, you scared to tell them they look some kind of way because they're going to lash out. You only want to tell them because they with you. But if y'all know darn well, if you tell somebody they breast stink, they're going to get an attitude. Y'all know if you tell somebody they smell bad, they're going to get an attitude. Instead of saying, I do, you can smell me. Yeah. If you love somebody, you're going to tell them they breast stink. You're going to tell them they smell bad. And you're going to tell them, nah, I don't like that for you. Like I say, my hair is like this for the occasion, but I don't like my hair like this. I got to like my hair. I understand y'all like it, but I got to like it. But my hair go with the occasion, and y'all going to see. But I don't want nobody to be like, oh, well, no, I like that on you. No, I like the blind more better. But people like what they like, and I like what I like. I think I'm older, and I should be rolling around with red hair. This not me. I'm just saying. But some people might see what I don't see. But to me, I got to like it. I'm wearing it. I got to be happy with it. Y'all could like it, but I got to like it. That's what I'm saying. So if you don't like something, what you do is you change what you don't like. If it's something that you don't like about yourself, just change it. Change it into what you like. And that's who I am. If I don't like my ways, and I used to cuss a whole lot. I didn't like it. Even though I was doing it, even though I was doing it, I didn't like the cuss. But when they made me mad, that's the only part they understood. Do y'all not know if I start cussing right now, if I go off on somebody right now, they're going to swarm in. They're going to be like the termites. Oh, they coming over here. They coming over here because they want, oh, she going off on somebody. Let me see who she going off on. But now that I'm transparent and I'm not living the way I used to live, man, nobody. Oh, but they coming back. I promise y'all they coming back. They coming back sooner than later. Girl, let's go over there and see what Miss Ann talking about because they come in groups. They follow us. Y'all could be on my page and we could be talking about something interesting. You know what they'll do? Keto. So that means the followers going behind. All they got to do is say, oh, keto, they fighting. And all the wicked gonna follow the wicked. Oh, Miss Ann on. Yeah, she talking about God. Yeah, she talking about, getting your life right. And I'm not going over there. I promise you, they coming. Because what's about to happen? Hey, Albert, they're not ready for it. They ain't ready. They're not ready. There's so many mothers was crying for Mother's Day. So many mothers was crying for Mother's Day. I wasn't crying me. I don't be crying no more about no damn children. I don't be crying. And my daughter about to have a baby, my new grandbaby. And I hope the little baby look just like me. I go to enemy. I go to devil. Again, block. I'm just saying. I hope her little baby look like me too. Because every time baby come out looking like me, it's a reminder. God have his ways of doing things. Oh, y'all want to play with your mama? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to give you a little mini of your mama. That's what God do. God chastised each and every one of us. I've been chastised. I got chastised so bad, so I don't want to do nothing wrong. When I see it coming, I'll be like, you know what, Lord? I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing. Because that don't feel good. Being chastised. Being chastised by Jehovah is the worst chastised you can ever get. It's worse than your mama and your daddy chastising you. When Jehovah chastises you, you're going to be acting like it's the end of the world, Lord. Is there anything that I'm going to go through, Lord? Lord, please, Lord, can you help me, Lord? I'm just so tired of going through what I'm going through, Lord. How long am I have to go through this? He going to stop when he get ready. You're going to be praying and doing whatever you're doing every night. Lord, please, please, Lord, why I'm going through, why I keep going through this. It's the process. It's the process. He about to take you to the next level. And the next level is the peace, the joy, and the happiness. And ain't nobody could take that from you. See, when all kind of stuff, cousin, all kind of stuff start happening back to back. You done lost this one. Then you done lost this one. Then here come another one. You done lost this one. But I don't know if y'all believe this, but this is my belief. And this is true. This is true belief. Believe this. All right, say you got 2 people pregnant in the family. You're going to have 2 coming and 2 going. You got 3 people pregnant in the family. You're going to have 3 coming and 3 going. And I ain't going to lie to y'all. Every time somebody get pregnant, I be saying, Lord have mercy. It's going to be on either side of the family. It's going to be on the father side or the mama side. But somebody going. So every time they get pregnant in the family, I'd be like, Lord, I have to start praying. Especially when you didn't have that in your family for quite some time and a long time. But at the end of the day, when people leave this earth and how some people leave this earth, we can't get mad at Jehovah. All we could do is just pray harder and ask him to give us strength. But it's his will. And his will got to be done. No matter how a person leave this earth or how they leave this world, it was already destined. Even if a person pum somebody or unalive somebody, it wasn't right for them to do what they did. But Jehovah still could have left him here. It wasn't right for Miss Thing to pum me in my back. And I was in a coma, but he still left me here. It don't be right for people to take other people's life. It don't be right for things to happen in people's life. But it's life. And if that's the case, when somebody leave this earth, we can't be mad at who we gonna be mad at. Even though a person take it upon themselves and unalive somebody. But Jehovah could have left me here. He left me here. I told y'all stop being selfish. And what I mean by stop being selfish is that some people be ready to go. Some people be ready to leave this earth. It don't matter, young, old. Only ones who don't know no better is the little bitty babies that we are responsible for. But when a person get to be an adult and y'all want people to live 200, 100 years, 90, 80, somebody don't want to live to see 90. So how can y'all want to be selfish when a person say, you know what, I don't want to be here. And some people don't want to be here. Like the saying, don't save us, you don't want to be saved. And it would be very selfish of us to grieve every day after day after, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your family. You grieving, but Jehovah was ready for his children. Our children is not our children. Our children It's not our children. Our parents, we're not their children, just their children. When Jehovah ready for us, he come and get us. When he ready for me, he ready. When he said, when I got almost unalive in 95, if he was ready for me, oh, ain't nothing nobody could have did. No matter how much you huff and puff. And they got one young man say he was trying to resuscitate me and all that. And at the end of the day, no matter how much somebody try to revive you or give you CPR, when it's your time, you gone. And ain't nothing nobody could do about that. And each and every one of them. So let me break this down to y'all. So if he say, not if, he say your sins will fall on your children, children, children. So your sins fall on your children, children. So if you committed a sin and you did something in your time and you had something to do with somebody being unalive, or you had something to do with somebody or a husband or adultery and all that kind of stuff there, and now it then fell on your children or your grandchildren. That's why I say some things that happen in life have nothing to do with us. So if you got a daughter and you know the life you was living when you was a young girl, and you was around here sleeping with married men, and you call yourself taking somebody's husband and all that, now you got a daughter. And all that shit you did, and all them games you played with that woman's husband, now you got a daughter and somebody doing the same thing you did to somebody else. Come on, y'all. It's called life. Everything that we do is consequence of repercussion. Some things we don't get to pick and choose. And a lot of things are out of our control. So if you blessed and highly favored, you remember this, you always got something that somebody else wants. Somebody else wants your life. And you looking at your life saying your life could be better. But somebody wants your life. So why not wake up and say, Lord, whatever I got to deal with today, Lord, I thank you. Whatever I got today, I thank you. When we going to put our fist up and say, you know what, today, starting today, I'm going to be strong. No matter what come my way, I'm going to fight a good fight. When y'all going to stand on much faith as a mustard seed? How come we always say, you know what, I trust you, Lord. Well, why are you worrying? Because trusting him and worrying don't go together. So if we say we trust him and he say, I never leave you nor to forsaken you, well, why are you still worrying? Because he ain't a liar. I ain't gonna lie, he ain't never lied to me. Have y'all ever asked Jehovah for anything and y'all never got it, even though y'all probably ain't deserve it, and he still gave it to y'all? Because he know your heart. So let me ask you a question. So if he gave you what you asked for last year or the year before that, or the year before that, if he did it for you then, what makes you think he won't do it for you again? I'm just saying, maybe he wants you to surrender. Maybe he wants you to stop doing the things that you're doing right now. Maybe he wants you to say, you know what, in your mind, you thinking you doing stuff and you getting away, when he's saying, didn't I tell you don't do that no more? Didn't I tell you you don't have to do that? Then I tell you, you ain't got to sleep with no man. You ain't got to sleep with no. Then I tell you, you ain't got to do none of that no more. Well, why you doing it? That's why he holding up what you asked him to do. God don't have a favorite child. Just like he blessed me, he can bless you too. But you got to surrender and stop doing the things that you think is right when it's wrong. Well, God, I'm going to just do this one more time. I know it's not right for me to steal this peppermint, but my mouth dry, so I'm going to just, and he's saying, don't do it. stealing that one little peppermint gonna set you back from the blessing that he had for you. So why just risk it all? Why not just wait? Why not just stand on his word? I will never leave you nor to forsaken you. And he ain't no liar. But other people, y'all can lie to some of the people some of the time, but y'all can't lie to the people all the time. See, other people gonna leave it, but he said, I'll never leave you nor to forsaken you. Not me. That's what he said, and I stand on that. Y'all want to believe what y'all want to believe. He been holding you down for decades, and now you don't believe no more. He the same God yesterday and the day before and forevermore. He ain't never changed. He the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. So you trusted him in 95 when he kept you alive, and you're not going to trust him in 26? I'm just saying. Y'all won't be delivered or what? Y'all won't be delivered or what? Because I'm delivered. Y'all won't. Let me tell y'all something. Blessings come in all kind of form and fashion. My blessing is joy, peace, and happiness. I'm blessed to live where I live. I'm blessed to have food in the refrigerator. I'm blessed to have lights. I'm blessed to have water. I'm blessed to have a beautiful car out there. I'm blessed to have beautiful clothes and shoes. I'm blessed to be here most of all. And it's a blessing that I could go to Jehovah and ask him for what I want, and he'll give it to me without a shadow of doubt, because I'm doing his will. What about you? What you doing that qualify you to get what you want him to give you? What you been asking for? Have you asked him, well, Lord, look, I got this car note, Lord. I got this house note. Lord, what I need you to do is, I need you to pay this car for me. I ain't trying to get in no type of trouble. I ain't trying to do no scamming. I need you to pay this car off for me. I need you to make it where I can afford this house, this car, so I won't be stressing. Because he didn't give it to you for you to stress. He gave it to you because that's what you wanted and that's what you needed. So when he give us stuff, why would he want us to stress about it? That's what I said. I went to the Mercedes place 5 times. I had my car for 7 months. When I be outside, sometimes I go outside and you could just kick your feet, knowing I can't kick my feet and the trunk supposed to open. So it's times I go out there and I touch my trunk. I don't even have to have my keys in my hands. My key could be in my lap and my trunk don't want to open. And sometimes I go out and I put my hand inside my doors, and my door is supposed to automatically pop open. And it didn't did. Sometimes it didn't do it. So my car been to the Mercedes place 5 times. And yesterday I went out there and it did it again. And you know what they told me? Ain't nothing they could do about it. I done been there too many times. I said, okay. Okay. Ain't nothing y'all could do about it, huh? Okay. So watch what's going to happen to them. Because at the end of the day, it's no way possible a car that I only had 7 months, I'm supposed to be having no type of problems with. And I bought it from the Mercedes place at the Mercedes dealership. And then y'all gonna tell me it been here too many times. And when I bring it there, it do it to me. I done filmed it and all that. When I bring it to them, it happens sometime and sometime it don't. But when they go to this shop, they talk about they can't find a problem. They're gonna tell me they got the best technician it is. I said, well, it's okay. So I didn't film it and I showed it to y'all, and y'all still not gonna fix the problem. Okay. I went to Jehovah on them. Because guess what? If I was the other people, I wouldn't be having this problem. If I was the other people. But since I'm somebody, y'all got me questioning myself. Hey, well, you doing it right? What you mean I'm doing it right? I know how to operate. This not my first rodeo. This ain't my first Mercedes. Even though technology is different, but at the same time, I'm not ignorant and illiterate and stupid, so I don't know what I'm doing. But it's okay. Y'all say y'all ain't gonna do it? Okay. Okay, Mercedes. Okay. Y'all got that. Mm-hmm. I don't care how many times I complain. I only had to cost 7 months. 7 months. Okay. I bet you sooner or later it's gonna get done. Sooner or later. Or they're gonna pay. They're gonna give me another one when I get finished with them. Because the problem is still there. It's still there. It's still doing the same thing. But it's okay. I don't sweat the small stuff. That's what I'm trying to show y'all. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's small to a giant. Small to a giant. Y'all got to start standing on business. Y'all got to know who y'all for. Some of y'all say y'all know, well, I know God and this and that. Well, act like it. If you know I'm standing on business, like we be talking and I'm talking to y'all when we get off of this internet and you go in the bathroom and you take your little dunk or whatever you gonna do, talk to him like I'm talking to you. Say, now, Lord, enough is enough. I didn't have this card, Lord, and now it's going to stressing me out, and I don't want to stress. Because he don't bless no mess. Say, Lord, I need you to pay this car off for me. I really need you to pay. I need this car because I can't afford to pay this. Yeah, I ain't gonna say I can't afford it. But Lord, I need you to make a way. Even if you got to bring the nose down or whatever it is or whatever, Lord, I need you to step and show up and show out. Because we got a lot of unbelievers in the world. I like when God show up. I like when God show off. I like pulling up and they be like, God did it. I like showing what God do for me. When people be boasting, talking about, yeah, I got this and this and that, I only boast when it's Jehovah involved. That's the kind of boasting I'm going to do. I'm going to boast to y'all and let y'all know the miracle. That's the kind of boasting I'm going to do. That's the kind of boast I'm going to do. I'm going to boast where I went to the Mercedes place one year and they said, oh, you don't have no credit. You don't have no credit. I'm used to buying cars cash. I ain't never really had no credit. I'm used to going 1 year. Well, you don't have no credit, but you need to do this and this and that. And they got people that say, oh, well, let's fix your credit and this and that. I say, okay, I ain't had no credit last year. I'm going to go again. I'm just saying. You ain't got no credit. You can't get none of these Mercedes. You can't get none of these Mercedes off the lot. Yeah. So all the Mercedes I had the last time cars I had, most of the cars I had to pay cash. But last year, nah, you ain't, your credit is below 5. Well, below 5. Yeah. Last year. But I got so much faith and so much favor in my life. So much favor in my life, I'm going to pull up again. I come to get what I want. What you say? I come to get what I want. I got it. I got it. In my name. Last year, you think you could get a cosigner? You think you could find somebody? I don't want no cosigner. I don't want nobody to be responsible for me. Only one person responsible for me is Jehovah. I don't want nobody else responsible for me taking care of me. My responsibilities is my responsibility. My bills is my bills. You sure you can't get anybody? No. No. But and then when I got it, called me back in when I went there because I had paperwork take so long and all that. So the managers, Mercedes manager, all of them there. I go there one day and they said, it was time for me to get my car back because my car was in service and it was time for them to take their car back. So they told me, no, we gonna need you to ride in this car for a while. I said, nah, I don't want to ride in this car. If my car ready, I want to take my car. They say no. All your paperwork and stuff is not done. So the enemy had me like thinking. I'm like, no, devil, you're a lie. I'm gonna leave with my car. So it was a weekend. Went back Monday. I need to take my car. I promise you, I took my car. Tell me what God don't do. I ain't want my car in nobody's name but mine. Nobody. Don't tell me what God can't do. And y'all around here whining and crying. I'm just saying. My BMW was paid for. My van was paid for. Everything that I wanted, everything. And I say, you know what? I have never had credit. I say, I don't want no co-sign. I don't want nobody's name on my stuff or nothing. I want my own and my own name. I don't want my insurance, nobody else's name, none of that. Ain't nothing like being responsible for yourself. So I'm saying this to tell y'all that just wait on them. They're going to have obstacles coming in the midst of what you're going through. They're going to have setbacks. They're going to have denial. They're going to have delays, but not denials. They're going to delay it, but you ain't denied. That's for somebody. You delayed, but you ain't denied. That's for somebody. So just keep on holding on and waiting. And don't give up. I ain't never been no quitter. It's for somebody. Don't give up on God unchanging hand. He know everything that's going on with us. And the enemy make you think. I mean, I remember back then, the enemy make you think, damn. Make you think, well, I need that. Just get rid of this car. You want this? And God say, no, I gave it to you. See, sometimes we got to sit down and go through the process. And you got to sit down and listen when you're inside by yourself. A lot of us is single for a reason. A lot of us live by ourselves for a reason because we really not by ourselves. But all you got to do is in your house, turn the TV down and just listen. And he going to manifest and talk to you. And he going to let you know. He going to say, wasn't that there for you years ago? Wasn't that there for you last year? Wasn't that there for you the year before that? Wasn't that there for you 10 years ago? Well, why you feeling like I'm not going to continue to be there for you? I'm just saying. That's how we get off track. So you mean to tell me God allow us to be here, allow me to be here with a bullet in my chest? He'll allow you to be here through all you done been through. You ain't sick in your body. You ain't on multiple pills. Some people that's walking around taking 9 and 10 and just taking they got all kind of sickness. And you mean to tell me you still able to get around and do what you want to do, enjoy your life, and you worrying about something that's out of your control that he already done took care of before. You don't even know he already took care of everything that he said he was going to do. He already took care of it already. You stressing. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I don't know how that happened. I hate when y'all use the words, I don't know who did it. I don't know where it came from. Yeah, I got money and I don't know where it came. So you mean to tell me you just got a blessing and you around here talking about you don't know where it came from? Now I'm a pause. What you mean you don't know where it came from? How you not know where the blessing come from? The person who blessed you, it didn't even come from them. You ever heard of I give you houses you ain't even built? So if he give you houses that you didn't build, that mean the blessing came from him. You think everybody in the house put money down on the house? They got some people got cars and they ain't even put $1 down. But at the end of the day, why is we people that say we know God, but we have the tendency to worry and stress? Like the enemy try to tell me, I'll give you some money. And God saying, why would you need his money when I'm the one been giving you money? And to be honest, I don't need his money. So why even play with him? Why even, you know what I'm saying? So that's the trick of the enemy. The enemy, he come in our life. He want us to believe that Jehovah is not who he say he is. And a lot of y'all get distracted. And how y'all get distracted, y'all got to worry. Y'all go to worrying and stressing. And then bill collector do it. Well, I'm just going to see if you're going to pick. And God said, hang up that phone. You ain't even got to lie to him. Be honest with him, tell him the truth, and he going to work the rest out. Do y'all ever realize that we really don't have to lie? We don't have to lie to no bill collector. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Well, I just was calling it. I said I ain't got it. Just be real with him. Once you take accountability and say I ain't got it, Jehovah gonna give it to you. You just being real to them. Right now, I ain't got it. Now, when I'm gonna get it, I don't know. But right now, I ain't got it. That's what I'm saying. Because I ain't gonna lie, where I live at in this subdivision, I came over here years when they was first building them. Nobody was living in this subdivision. I rode back here. And I rode back here with somebody, with my cousin. We rode back here. And it was still building them. And I said, damn, I like that. I wouldn't mind moving over here. Because I'm always the one like to move forward. I was like, damn, I like. So when I came the last time, when they finished building them, my cousin had got in first. But when I came by myself, they said, no, we full. We got a long wait list. It was 800 people on a wait list. And so I was living in the hood off of Franklin. And I had enough. And I had a stalker. And I said, you know what, Lord? My time is up over here. But my reason for moving out the city is they kept on trying to unalive my son. And I was like, you know what, Lord, enough is enough. So I gave them 30-day notice, told them I was leaving, wrote them a letter and all that kind of stuff there. Even though they say I owe them $1,000. I owe y'all $1,000 when I gave y'all 30-day notice. And then y'all kept my deposit too. But that's the system, right? And then I got hurt on their property and I ain't even sue them. But anyway, then I came back over here and I got in. I didn't know I was going to get in, but God had it already planned. And the subdivision that I live in now, I done moved 3 times. 3 times for 3 different houses back here. 3 times. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, what God has for you is for you. All you got to do is just stand on it. Ain't none of us no robot. Ain't none of us to the point to where Like when stuff get overwhelming, we human. So if you cry every now and then because of what you might be going through, you're human. But far as you letting it take the best of you, or me letting something get the best of me, I ain't doing that. I ain't gonna lie, it feel good. I ain't cried. The only time I had felt some type of way is like people that I love, loved ones not here anymore and stuff like that. Yeah. But at the end of the day, when I realized how life is, I learned to accept life for what it is. And when we lose people, it hurt because you love them and you don't want to see them gone. But you got to look at the real part of life. Life is life. And at this point, we need to just look at life and see it for what it is. Stay out the way of the wicked and enjoy your life. When you leave out your door, the first thing you should do, Lord, I thank you, cover me with your blood. Because you could be in front of your own door. You ain't out there bothering nobody. And boom, something happened. Nobody's exempt from life. But if you live in your life with the wicked, you're going to get what the wicked have to offer. And I think so. I thank God so much that I'm not a part of the wickedness. Even if the wicked don't even come on my timeline. The wicked, like for us, they don't want to be seen. But I got some pickaboos that they don't do the internet, as they say. But the wicked gonna be with the wicked. God got his people that's in a straight line. And the other one's in a narrow line. Thank you, Pam. But I'm his people. And all of us could be on the same train. And you know what? The train that we on is not gonna wreck. But the wicked, they train gonna wreck. All you gotta do is believe and trust and acknowledge him for who he is. And stand on it. Y'all know he real. Ain't nowhere in the world y'all should be then got this age and y'all can't say God ain't never been there for y'all. To be present with the Lord. That part right there, Queen. I'm just saying, each and every one of us on here should have testimonies, not just one. All us. And if you're on here and you're talking about saving your kids, yeah, your younger kids because they don't know no better, but you can't save your adult kids. All you could do is say, have mercy on their soul. We can't save them. Some of them don't want to be saved. They want to do what they want to do. I thank God that I changed my life for the better. I'm not young. No, I ain't trying to be like none of the ways I had. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be around the wicked. I don't want to be around them doing wicked stuff. Now, we can't prevent ourselves from being around wicked people because when we go outside, there's a lot of wicked people out there. But let me tell you how powerful God is. Somebody came on Instagram just now, and I didn't even know exactly who they was. And they said, I'm sorry. I apologize. For whatever they did to me, they apologize. That means they know wrong from right. And they was being convicted. Don't never let God the enemy take the conviction from you. If I ever do something, I want to be convicted right then and there. Convict me. When you being convicted, that means you living right. That means that you know better. To know better is to do better. And I'm going to constantly keep doing better, even though I know I ain't perfect. But I'm not going to do what I shouldn't do. You know what you should and you shouldn't do. So why I keep doing what you shouldn't do when you know better? All I want y'all to do is see life the way I see it. Don't let nobody call you and disturb your peace. Don't let nobody call you talking about nobody all the time. There come a time where you don't want to hear all that. Call me and make me laugh. My mama even call me and make me laugh. Call me and tell me something funny. Let's call and talk about something funny on the phone. Call me and uplift me and make me feel good. Y'all think I don't? I love each and every one of y'all that's on my timeline because I know y'all love me. Y'all could be anywhere else, but y'all here with me. And I appreciate y'all for allowing me to know that I make a difference in y'all life. And y'all look forward to hearing from me. And I promise y'all, I would never let y'all down. Because in a minute, my YouTube channels and all that's gonna be overwhelming. They're gonna try to bombard y'all. But I see y'all. I see y'all. I wear the same glasses every day. I need to go to the eye doctor and get my glasses done. Because these just glasses that I bought out of TJ Maxx. But I see y'all. But y'all at the top. We started from the bottom. And we're gonna be able to say, now we here. We all together. The same people every day. The same people that love me, I love y'all back. And I promise y'all I'm not gonna never let y'all down. I just want y'all to get to a point in y'all life where y'all talk to y'all children and y'all don't let nobody take your peace and your joy and your happiness from you. Don't never say what you can and you can't do. Don't never say what you can't have. He said, I will supply your each and every need. Think about that. I will supply your each and every need. I will supply your each and every need. Action. I will supply your each and every need. Marinate on that. I'm going to be real with y'all. He supplied my each and every need. If he do it for me, what makes y'all think that he wouldn't do it for y'all? The only difference between me and some of y'all is y'all heart not like mine. See, a lot of y'all want stuff. Y'all always want somebody to pour into y'all, pour into y'all. Who y'all pouring into? Who y'all blessing? Because in order for you to get a blessing, you got to be a blessing. I'm going to say it loud. In order for you to get a blessing, you got to be a blessing. That's what I'm talking about. Sandra, that's what I'm talking about. In order for us to get a blessing, we got to be a blessing. And my thing is, with the young lady Taylor, is that when Pam sent the money and somebody else said, and let me know so I could donate, and I was going to donate. But when I got a message saying, when you're going to send the money or what? And I was like, but I was waiting until I get a certain amount and then I was going to, give it. But when that came like that, I was like, you know what, Lord, I don't want to deal with that. Because you trust me enough to come on the internet and advocate for her. But y'all don't trust me enough to know that when I'm getting donation that I'm not going to give it to y'all. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. I don't want to have nothing to do with nobody's money. I don't want anybody, somebody come on my platform. If y'all want to donate or whatever y'all want to do, y'all going to have to do it among them, not me. Because I ain't getting caught up in nobody's shenanigans. I've been looking for Pam. I ain't been seeing Pam, so I can send her back her $25. I'm just saying. I don't want to be a part of nobody. They messing these shenanigans. So it's 9 o'clock. Y'all have bad muscle spasm. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. Tomorrow is Friday. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be blessed. And just know that y'all blessed and highly favored. I love each and every one of y'all. Tell y'all babies I say kisses. And one day I want to meet y'all. One day I want to see all y'all. One day I want to see my fans. And one day I'm going to see y'all. If God said the same. So I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. And y'all be blessed. Kisses. I love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.